keep the music playing.
Serving up Texas' hottest original act. The all-you-can-eat Texas Music Cafe. Boldly goes where commercial radio and television fear to tread. So kick up your heels for another exciting episode from the all-you-can-eat Texas Music Cafe.
To the Texas Music Cafe.
In the News 10 newsroom, I'm Alyssa Riggs. Today, the Texas House and Senate will start talking about committee assignments and how best to move forward with debating some of the tens of thousands of bills already filed. Governor Greg Abbott pushed Tuesday for lawmakers to pass a school choice measure to give families education savings accounts they could use for private school tuition. Lawmakers will debate whether or not this measure is good for the state, if it will harm public schools, and how to best pay for it. Abbott did mention the state's massive budget surplus. McLennan County Talks kicked off Light on the Legislature, a community seminar talking about how the legislative session will impact people in Central Texas. The event features community leaders talking about topics such as housing, healthcare, and more each week for the next 7 weeks. Last night they talked about water. This is a completely free series. The goal is to help voters be informed on what is happening in Austin. For the next week's session, the topic is housing. From the News 10 newsroom, I'm Alyssa Riggs.
Let's go ahead and rip the Band-Aid right off. Yes, there is the potential for some wintry weather next week, either Monday or most likely on Tuesday. It's still a little bit too early for specifics as to timing, amounts, who may see what type of precipitation, but at least from my chair this morning, it does look like there is a chance for either snow or sleet early next week. We have more on our website, kwtx.com, so be sure to check that out on the weather page. Today, not bad day of weather. Temperatures generally starting out in the 30s and 40s this morning. Will warm into the upper 50s and low 60s with sunshine. Mid-60s return tomorrow and Friday ahead of Saturday's strong cold front. From KWTX, I'm First Alert meteorologist Sean Bellafiore.
Hey, everybody, live from the Texas Music Cafe, Zack Owen Show. We're here. It's Wednesday, hump day. I got the better-looking Greg Sachs over here. A lot better looking than me. He has hair. He looks so good. We'll talk with Greg, and we got a brand new artist we're going to let sing and talk to. But right now, let's kick it off the way we do every morning.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming? Who the stripes and bright stars flew the peril of fight o'er the ramparts we watched, one so gallantly streaming, and the rockets echo the gunboats singing there, gave through the night. That old flag was still there. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Hey, here we are back live. It is Wednesday, the hump day morning. My buddy Greg Sachs. And some of you may recognize Greg. I don't know about the face, but the voice. When I mean, a quick story before we get over to Brian. Back in I think it was September of 1992, I was hired to come in and pretty much clean house and start over. And Greg is the only guy that was there full time that I kept. And I kicked myself every day after that. Why did I keep him? Why did I keep him? But Greg, known as the Sax Man, did afternoon drive 3 to 7 o'clock. Tell us real quick the story about Caritas. We used to do the Caritas trail ride, and literally it was a big trail ride. We'd camp out overnight and so forth. Greg is brand new to Waco, and he called it
Caritas.
Caritas trail ride.
Right. If you want to say I'm not from Waco, say that word out loud. Everybody's like, yeah, hey, I can tell you're not from Waco. How do you know? But it was a blast. We actually lived here when I was 3 or 4 or 5. I went to kindergarten, graduated from Baylor University. I always tell everybody, yeah, I'm Baylor Bears, sick 'em Bears.
And so you work with us. You left only because back in the day, radio guys, their next move, they wanted to be a record rep, travel America with the superstars. And that's what you did. You went to work for Atlantic Records. Who were some of the singers when you started?
Oh my, Tracy Lawrence, John Michael Montgomery, Confederate Railroad, all those, Neil McCoy,
Yeah.
our buddy Neil McCoy,
Yeah.
all those guys. There's nothing like going and doing the record business in the 1990s. That's the heyday. There's stations now that make money off being just 90s country.
Yeah.
What's embarrassing is when you go, worked it. Oh,
there.
you like that Tracy Lawrence, do you? Time Marches On. He played it for me first time on a bus in Little Rock.
Yeah.
And then went out there and they did Woo Pig Suey and almost pushed the stage into the river, right? And I was like, this is insane. That's the record business. It's cool.
Oh yeah, I think back, and I started in '77, but I think back and I go, man, the cool days would have been being a DJ in the '50s and '60s. You know, the Wolfman Jack type stuff.
Hey,
back in those
baby,
days.
Wolfman Jack, let's go.
Speaking of that, I have somebody that's going to be on the show tomorrow that talks like that. Roger Dodger, former
Roger
MCA.
Roger Dodger.
Roger Dodger is going to be on tomorrow to tell us George Strait stories.
He's awesome. Roger Dodger works in the Texas scene right now. He works songs. He's working the Bellamy Brothers and some others.
Yeah.
But he used to call me when I would take music calls for
Yeah.
you. You were the program director. I was the music director. So I took the calls. This is the way that worked so that Zach doesn't have to take the calls. He's a bigwig, right? So, hey, I need you to take these calls at a certain call time. So every week he would go, hey, buddy, Roger Dodger, MCA Records. And he was working George Strait and Mark Chestnut
Reba.
and Vince Gill and Reba McEntire. And it went on and on. And I was like, how do you get a job like that?
Yeah, I want a job like that.
That's right.
All right, so you talked about working Texas deal. What are you doing now? What's your gig?
I got 2 gigs right now. We started up a brand new Texas Music Daily where we talk about everything in Texas country and red dirt in the Texas music scene. That's at texasmusicdaily.com. And my wife, Tammy Millspaw, who's Texas record chick, she has a record promotion for all of Texas, and so do I. All right. And one of my new artists is a guy you'll meet here, Brian Mars. Phenomenal. A brand new song. He was #1 most added last week.
Really?
I had to do that. So when I came here, I didn't fail you.
I got you.
That's what
I
I'm
like
saying,
that.
man.
All right, so I found out he's from El Paso. So his first song will be the Marty Robbins tune, Out in the West Texas.
Town of El Paso.
Here we go. Brian Mars. Hey, Brian, how are you, buddy?
Pretty good about yourself.
I
Thank
am
you guys for
doing
having
great.
us.
From El Paso, born and raised there
Yes, sir.
all the time. Did you ever cross the border over into Mexico?
All the time.
Of course you did. That's a fun time. Of course, there's a pretty good relationship between this area because we have Fort Cavazos, formerly known as Fort Hood, large Army base post. And then, of course, out there's Fort Bliss, which is also very large. And so we have a lot of training back and forth with that one. But you're excited to do what you're doing now, sing country music and travel all over?
Oh, yes, sir. I'm super excited to be out here. So thank you so
Who
much for having me.
who are some of the folks that you like to listen to when you're got your free time?
Well, I'd have to say Tracy Lawrence, like you mentioned earlier, definitely big on that. Keith Whitley, for sure. And Freddie Fender.
Yeah, I played a few Freddie
Yeah,
Fender
you
songs.
did.
Man. All right, Brian, you got a song for us now?
Yes, sir. She makes everything sweeter. You know the way you made her. She's got kisses that'll change her life. It's like double shots. You get what she's got. I can taste it on her lips tonight. 'Cause she goes good with tequila, like salt in a lime. And she makes everything better on a Saturday night. She looks good under neon, dancing all night long. 'Cause she goes good with tequila and a good country song. straight, 'cause she goes good with tequila, like salt and a lime. And she makes everything better on a Saturday night. And she looks good under neon, dancing all night long, 'cause she feels good with tequila and a good country song. And she looks good under neon and a good country song.
Brian Mars from El Paso. Okay, Brian, in every town of really any size, I know when I was in Abilene, we had the Ponderosa Ballroom. When I was in Longview, it was called Rio Palm Isle was the bar, the dance hall. Here, it's Melody Ranch. You've been to Melody Ranch several times.
Yes, sir.
What was the go-to old school dance hall in El Paso?
Oh, man. Well, you've got a little bit of Texas out there. You got Whiskey Dicks, and well, you had Ricky D's.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you had three places out there that you can go out there and.
Hey, they're getting few and far between. Seems like they're going away.
You're right.
You know, you're getting more smaller venues and stuff like that. Well, Brian, I tell you what. Earlier, I asked you when you were born, and there was a reason that I asked you.
Okay.
And I asked Greg, and I asked Terry, our floor guy, and Mike upstairs. And you were born what year?
97.
So when you were 10 years old, the number one movie when you were 10 years old is how your 2025 is going to go. Brian, the number one movie when you were 10 years old was Spider-Man #3. He's going to be a Spider-Man.
Let's
All
go.
right.
He's going to be climbing the walls. So that's a good sign.
Spidey sense.
What year were you born, Greg?
1965.
So when you were 10 years old, the number one movie was Jaws, the original Jaws. There's Jaws right here. That's how you talking, man. This is, you know, the year for your
That's
show.
right. That's it.
All right, Terry, what year? 76. So when you were 10 years old, Top Gun came out.
That's it.
You're a Top Gun,
Nice.
baby. And upstairs, Mike was born in 69. So when he was 10, Superman was the number one movie. And I hate to say that about Mike upstairs. He's Superman.
Superman.
And get this. When I was 10 years old, the number one movie of the year was a movie called The Bible. So
Awesome.
is that like a sign that I'm going to pick up the ministry and
It is.
we could be having a service here at
It is.
Texas Music Cafe. All right, let's tell you what, it's about 18 after. You want to do another song, Brian, for us?
Yes, of course.
And then we'll come back and probably check in with Nashville Cat, see what's happening in Nashville. You and I were talking about Nashville a little while ago. And before Brian sings this song, Nashville has just, I remember used to go to the country radio seminars and stuff. Well, Andrea, my girlfriend, fiance, her middle and oldest daughter live in Nashville.
Oh, wow.
One's a nurse, one's a lawyer. They both went to Belmont. And anyway, we went to visit, and I walked down, you know, the street. Crazy changed.
Yes,
right?
it
I mean,
is.
it used to be you go to Tootsie's and Ernest Tubb Record Shop. Now everybody has their own bar.
Yeah,
It's
you're right.
crazy.
And there's all those buildings that are on the highway too, Zach.
Oh,
where you don't
yeah.
even know. You're like, oh, the turn's in here. Demombrian? Where is that turn? Broadway? Where's that at?
That's right. All right, Brian. Have you been to Nashville, Brian?
Yes, sir.
It is crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's wild out there.
Kind of like Waco, right?
Wacko and Waco.
Got to be Wacko and Waco. All right, Brian, sing us another one.
All right. Well, if it's okay with you, I'd like to sing a song by one of my heroes, and I did mention them earlier. Goes like this for you. wish you all the best. It's your happiness that matters most of all. But if he ever breaks your heart and the teardrops ever start, well, I'll be there before the next teardrop falls. Si te quiere de verdad y te da felicidad, te deseo lo más bueno para los dos. Pero si te hace llorar, a mí me puedes hablar y estaré contigo cuando triste estás. Well, I'll be there anytime you need me by your side to drive away every teardrop that you've cried. But if he ever leaves you blue, just remember I love you, and I'll be there before the next teardrop falls. And I'll be there before the next teardrop falls.
Great version. Fine job. God, I remember playing Freddie Fender and Johnny Rodriguez came out, and what was there was another one that was Hispanic. I always remember this, and you may correct me on this, but Rick Trevino, I think one time he came out and did a cover tune like that, maybe that song, and he goes, "Well, that's amazing. I don't speak Spanish."
Yeah.
He just learned that, just to sing it, but didn't speak Spanish. He said, "Just because my name's Trevino doesn't mean I speak Spanish."
Yeah.
But anyway, all right. Do what? All right, Nashville Cat. Cat, Greg was with us on the Zack and Jim show forever, for many, many years. We like to call it the nitty gritty from the old Music City. Our friend Nashville Cat. What's up, Cat? And that's where we go. What's up, Cat?
What's up?
What's up, Cat? Technical difficulties. When you do a live show, that stuff happens. Okay, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Terry gave me the finger. I won't give you the one he gave me, but he gave me the finger. We're going to take a short commercial break. Come back. We'll get Nashville Cat on right here, live from the Texas Music Cafe.
Are you ready to take control of your health? At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. Say goodbye to long waits and office visits. Check your health on your own terms with 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today and free yourself from traditional medicine. That's the number 4uhealth.com. Get ready for epic savings at Best Buy. Right now, you can save up to $700 on select Alienware and Dell gaming products. Perfect for leveling up your gaming experience. Plus, grab the latest Android Google Pixel at an unbeatable price. Don't miss these incredible deals. Shop now at bestbuy.com and upgrade your tech today. At Fullwell, we bring together the expertise of registered dietitians, MDs, and OBGYNs to give you the best fertility support. Our research-backed bioavailable formulas are crafted with your health in mind, ensuring the highest quality and safety. From preconception to pregnancy and beyond, we exceed industry standards with independent testing for harmful contaminants. With our comprehensive practitioner directory, personalized care is always within reach. Fullwell, your trusted partner on your fertility journey. Visit us at fullwellfertility.com. Experience the perfect blend of exquisite craftsmanship and life-changing technology with Gevi. Every product is built with precision, featuring specialized parts that ensure durability, efficiency, and safety. We put every machine through 6,000 rigorous tests to guarantee long-lasting performance. With cutting-edge technology and a commitment to energy efficiency, Gevi makes your life easier, greener, and more convenient. Upgrade your everyday with Gevi. Visit us at gevi.com to discover more. That's gevi.com.
911, what's your emergency?
My name's Isabella Bosco. There's a man in my house. He's dead. My husband's not home. I don't know where he is.
I'm going to have you walk me through today.
I want to know why that man was in my house.
Would you say your husband was honest with you?
Of course.
Did something happen to Dad?
We have to leave. Mom, stop the car!
Hey, are you hurt?
Mom, is that a cop?
Did I see your truck had Alaska plates? This here's Isabel and her kid Kaya. They got caught in the storm.
We can be out of your hair as soon as the sun comes up.
She's hiding something, Mom.
I didn't catch her last name.
Why is she staring at us like that?
Having some car troubles.
Can you take a step back, please?
Something's wrong with these people. They're gonna hit us!
Kaya, get down!
Are you going to shoot them?
Get behind me. You are not getting my daughter. You'll have to go through me. Run, Kaya!
We haven't been looking for you. Wake up.
Hellhound Country, available anywhere you get your podcasts. Protect your online privacy with NordVPN. Browse securely, access content from anywhere, and keep your data safe with military-grade encryption. Whether at home or on the go, NordVPN ensures your digital freedom. Stay secure. Download NordVPN today at nordvpn.com. That's NORDVPN.com.
Visit TexasMusicCafe.com for more music, to learn more about this show, and to view the calendar of upcoming live shows online and at Texas Music Cafe.
Okay, well, Nashville Cat. We don't have Nashville Cat, but we got Nashville Greg Sachs. And you lived. Did you ever actually live? I know you worked out in Nashville. Did you live there?
I couldn't do it. I'm a narrow-minded Texan. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, and you make your home. Are you still in Godley?
I'm in Godley, Texas.
So, quick story. I'm at Uncle Julio's in Fort Worth with my family having a lunch. This has been a couple of years ago or something. And I see Greg Sachs and his lovely wife, Tammy, come in and they're, hey, how are you? Blah, 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 blah. And my son and my daughter-in-law are there. And I go, hey, man, where do you live? And he goes, oh, we live in Godley. My son had just finished building a house in Godley, Texas. I didn't know anybody lived in Godley.
Yeah.
So here you are, you, my son. Now everybody's moving to Godley.
It's the Chisholm Trail. They put that parkway in, and then they think Godley's the next Alito.
Man, it has exploded there.
There was nobody there when we moved there. We moved there on purpose so nobody could find me. So I was in the witness protection program, and they found me now. That highway got me in.
And there's a famous Mexican barbecue place there, kind of place called Del Norte, right?
Del Norte Tacos.
Oh my gosh, great place.
We need to get Brian out there to play.
Oh my gosh, he would kill it over there. They would come from everywhere. Originally, Godley, Brian, was about the size of this room, but now it's exploded. Favorite food? What's your favorite food to eat? Your go-to?
Oh man, that's a tough one. Was not prepared for that one. We'd have to check out that Mexican place. Yeah.
your favorite go-to drink?
Oh, anything with tequila in it.
Tequila. Oh,
yeah,
tequila guy. Okay. Which brings us to, he brought me a bottle of his tequila. What's it called there, Greg?
El Perro Grande.
Yeah.
El Perro Grande.
I like it. Autographed tequila there. I like that. And I've got a funny, I'm one of those guys that kind of likes surveys. I like facts, funny facts and surveys. And I'm going to ask Brian this question and put his beer. Do you drink beer at all?
I do.
Okay. So this is your test of beer knowledge. What is the number one selling draft beer in America? draft beer?
Oh man, Miller.
What would you say, Greg?
I say Miller Lite. Does that count as Miller?
Michelob Ultra is
yeah.
the number one selling draft beer. Now, here's your question. What's the number one selling beer, bottle can, in America? Used to be Bud Light before all the crazy screw-ups with them. What is the number one selling beer in America?
Chorus.
Can I say Coors Light to tag on him?
Sure. You ready for this one?
Yeah.
Modella.
Oh, wow.
Modella has taken over as the number one beer in the United States. Isn't that crazy?
That is
I would have
very
never
crazy.
guessed that one.
I like me a Modella once in a while. I love
It's
it.
good.
You want to do one more for us, Brian, before you head out?
Yes, sir.
All right.
When I first met her, she was sitting by that fire. She was sipping whiskey and we were out there burning tires. Oh, when she hopped up in my truck, she slammed that shiner down. And that's when I knew that she was a girl I'd always dreamed about. 'Cause she's a rebel with fire in her eyes. She's a little crazy, and you know just what I like. Oh, every single thing she does is driving me insane. And every time I'm with that girl, she makes me wanna say, won't you be my baby? You want to be my baby? She was looking sexy out there in those cut-up jeans, dancing all around me, trying to make me lose my cool. Oh, when she got out on that floor, I spun her round and round. And that's when I knew that she was a girl I'd always dreamed about. She's a rebel with fire in her eyes. She's a little crazy, and you know just what I like. Oh, every single thing she does is driving me insane. And every time I'm with that girl, she makes me wanna say, won't you be my baby? You want to be my baby? She's a rebel with fire in her eyes. She's a little crazy, and she knows just what I like. She's a high fire foot on the gas pedal, I'm hanging out on the side. She's a cheering on a college football game on a Saturday night. Oh, every single thing she does is driving me insane. And every time I'm with that girl, she makes me wanna say, won't you be my baby? You want to be my baby?
Nice. Nice. What's the title of that one, Brian?
Rebel.
All right. You wrote that?
Yes, sir.
And what was kind of the atmosphere? What were you doing when you wrote that? Do you remember?
That was for a special girl in my life at that time. But yeah.
Thank you, Taylor Swift. I love it.
This Brian Mars guy is out of this world.
Oh, he is. He is. I love his music. You sent me over his I guess it's single. Is it a single now?
It is.
And I said, man, I like this because I'm traditional style. You know, I like all music, but traditional. And Brian's going to make it. So what's in store? Where are you going to head next after you leave out of Waco?
I'm not sure. My
Wherever
manager got the schedule. This is our first stop.
Wherever they take you.
Yeah, this is our first stop for the tour. So thank you guys, for having us on here.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
How many stops you think, Greg?
6 today.
Wow.
30 in the next 3 weeks.
Wow. Who is, and I didn't get a chance to work with Texas music a lot at Waco because that wasn't their thing.
Right.
I was kind of told what to play. Now I would change it up and play some Texas in the morning show because I could do that. But who would you say is the most influential Texas music red dirt station that's out there? It's probably in Texas, right?
Right.
Okay. Who would you say that has the most clout?
Shooter FM has a lot of clout
here locally. Yeah.
Yeah. Mike Crow, the Crow Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of crowd.
How many Texas stations are there? You just a guess in the state.
They have monitored reporters on around 92.
Oh,
right
wow.
now, monitored stations that they actually report to the Texas Regional Radio Report. Have an awards show the end of March that's at Texas Live, where the Dallas Cowboys and the Texas Rangers are.
Right.
And it's awesome. And you'll see Wade Bowen and Randy Rogers, last year's special guest.
And Brian Mars.
Brian Mars will be there. Last year's special guest was Pat Green.
Yeah.
Had ZZ Top there. Actually, Billy F. Gibbons, not ZZ Top, but you should have heard these people say, ZZ Top on stage, dude. It was just Billy F. Gibbons, but man, it was like royalty there. So lots of surprises. There's an awards show the end of March.
That is great. Well, I've seen Texas music really explode over the years. I remember, many, many years ago, probably back in the mid 90s, late 90s, people would go, what do you mean? What do you mean Texas music? And I think truly one of the things that has helped push Texas music across is we were just talking about Steamboat.
Yes.
That's an event that people from all over come to and really get kind of covered up in Texas music.
Right. Larry Joe Taylor Fest.
Oh, yeah.
In Stephenville.
Yeah.
Huge. Right. There's some huge events during that time you're talking about. Right here in Waco, Pat Green wrote a song about Big O's called George's.
Oh, George's.
Right? So
my buddy Sammy. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm saying that the heritage of Texas is special, and the red dirt, it was Texas country and red dirt, and they kind of merged together a little bit.
Yep.
But the red dirt was cool too. So there's a scene that's our own thing in Texas that's very cool.
It is very cool. And one guy that was local that I used to say was probably one of the most talented guys around was Billy Joe Shaver. And Billy Joe, songwriter, movie actor, writing books. I mean, he was great. And we've got it coming up in just a little bit. We got a little Billy Joe Shaver montage. We're going to play one of our videos. Hey, Brian, if somebody wants to keep up with what's going on with Brian Mars, how can they do that?
Just by following us on Instagram, Facebook, all over social media under Brian Mars Music.
All right, great. Brian, thank you so much, buddy, for stopping by. I wish you the very best. You're super talented. You're young, which kind of pisses me off, but I wish I was young again. But yeah, you did a great job. And thank you from the bottom of my heart for stopping by the show this morning.
Thank you. Thank you for having us. And I hope you enjoy the tequila bottle.
Oh, man, I am going to mix this with my coffee in just a minute.
Yeah.
I hate to say that because the cops are probably listening right now. They go, we're going to catch Zack when he leaves the show.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, on Friday morning, our Sheriff Parnell McNamara is going to be on the show and tell some stories about chasing the outlaws. But Brian, thanks a lot, buddy.
Thank you.
Enjoy over at Shooter FM with my friend Nikki and Crowman over there. We're going to take a short break. Thank you, Greg Sachs, for coming in, buddy. Before we take the break, we've got to do a bad joke of the day. Greg Sachs, give us the bad joke of the day.
What do you call a pile of cats?
What do you call a pile of cats?
A meowton. Let's go.
All right, we'll be back at the Texas Music Cafe right after this.
Protect your car with 3W Liners all-weather floor mats. Made from durable materials like TPE and rubber, our mats are designed to withstand rain, snow, and mud with deep grooves to trap dirt and liquids. For a custom fit and advanced protection, visit 3W Liners. That's the number 3, WLINERS.com today. At 25 Home, our ultimate goal is to provide you with a transformative experience, making each day feel like it has an extra hour. We believe your home is more than just a space, it's a sanctuary where comfort, relaxation, and happiness thrive. Discover the difference at 25 Home today. Shop now at 25home.com.
I need to get real excited.
Sure.
Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Sheridan Vasquez, and this is Sheridan Soundcheck Sessions. And I will be interviewing some of your favorite musicians and maybe some you've never heard before. Join me on Sheridan Soundcheck Sessions for something new every time. You can find Sheridan Soundcheck Sessions anywhere you get your podcasts or at roguemediamusic.com. Yeehaw. And keep the music playing.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's all we need.
Yeah.
Get paid faster with Bill, the easiest way to send, receive, and manage your payments. No more delays, no more hassle. Whether you're a freelancer or a business, Bill makes payments seamless and secure, simple, fast, and reliable. Sign up today at Bill.com. Want to turn your passion into profit? With Blogify, creating a blog has never been easier. Build, customize, and grow your site with powerful tools designed for beginners and pros alike. Start sharing your story today and watch your audience grow with Blogify. Visit blogify.ai today for a free 3-day trial. That's Blogify, Blogify.ai today. Overwhelmed by your inbox? Clean Email is here to help. Organize, clean, and manage your emails with powerful automation tools. Say goodbye to spam and clutter and enjoy a stress-free inbox. Try Clean Email today at cleanemail.com. That's CLEAN email.com. Stay connected no matter where you are with eSIM-X. Say goodbye to expensive roaming charges and physical SIM cards. With access to over 200 global carriers, we make mobile connectivity seamless and affordable for travelers worldwide. Join the future of communication today at eSIMX.com. That's ESIMX.com.
Farmhounds offers natural treats and chews made with quality products that support family farms, regenerative agriculture, and humane farming practices. Give your dog the best with wholesome, organic ingredients that promote health and happiness. Shop now at farmhounds.com.
Easy Sun has been living fearlessly under the sun since 2016. Born from sailors' need for convenient sun protection, our mineral sunscreen is crafted with natural ingredients offering broad spectrum protection against UVA and UVB rays. Safe for your skin and the environment, stay protected on the go with Easy Sun, your ultimate sun care solution. Visit EasySun.com today. That's EEZYSUN.com.
Visit TexasMusicCafe.com for more music, to learn more about this show, and to view the calendar of upcoming live shows online and at Texas Music Cafe.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
An old chunk of coal, but I'm gonna be a diamond someday. Yeah, I'm gonna grow and glow till I'm so blue, perfect. Gonna put a smile on everybody's face, and I'm gonna kneel and pray every day, lest I should become vain along the way. I'm just an old chunk of coal now, Lord, but I'm gonna be a diamond someday. gonna search and find a better way to walk. Now I'm gonna spit and polish my old rough-edged self till I get rid of every single flaw. And I'm gonna be the world's best friend. Gonna go around shaking everybody's hand. I'm just an old chunk of coal now, Lord, but I'm gonna be a diamond someday. Cotton picking rage of the age. I'm gonna be a diamond someday. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna cross that river. I'm gonna catch tomorrow night. You're gonna wanna hold me just like I always told you. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Nobody here will ever find me, but I will always be around. Just like the songs I'll leave behind me, I'm gonna live forever now. You fathers and you mothers, be good to one another. Please try to raise your children right. Don't let the darkness take them. Don't make them feel forsaken. Just lead them safely to the light. When this whole world is blown asunder and all the stars fall from the sky, remember someone really loves you. We'll live forever, you and I. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna cross that river. I'm gonna catch tomorrow night. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna cross that river. I'm gonna catch tomorrow night. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna cross that river. I'm gonna catch tomorrow now.
That is a legend, Billy Joe Shaver. Old Chunk of Coal. John Anderson had a hit song with that. Billy Joe was the writer on that. And as I said, I had a chance to interview Billy Joe 2 or 3 times on the radio. And again, actor, writer, singer, just amazing guy. Billy Joe, but a tragic life. Things happen in his life. And it's great, though, to see those classic videos like that of Billy Joe Shaver. All right, so here we are. It's Texas Music Cafe. We're live. Big thanks to Brian Mars, Greg Sachs, and the crew for stopping by. Look for Brian to do really good things on the Texas Music Red Dirt charts. I want to say a big thank you to our friends at The Brew. You know, Brew is right down, not even a half a block away. It is a great coffee shop. Stop by The Brew, BRU. If you're downtown area, you want a good cup of coffee, go to The Brew. Big thanks to Brian for giving me the bottle of tequila. I like that. Love me some tequila once in a while. I want to tell you about the Waco Block Party that's coming up. It's going to be February 28th through March 2nd. It's 3 days, one big party. It's going to be outside. You know where Southern Roots Brewing Company is, down on 219 North 8th Street here in downtown Waco. Well, that's where it's going to be, out on the street. They're going to be all different kinds of bands. It's just a big, giant block party. Now, you can buy your party beer band at Waco Block Party. Waco Block .party. And that's where you can buy those in advance. It's going to be a good deal. Next hour, we're going to talk about things that happen in country music history, some birthdays. We'll mention those to you next hour. And I'll get another special guest. Now, originally, I had scheduled my friend Aaron Watson from over in West Texas, out near Abilene. He lives out there, but had some family things come up, and Aaron apologized, and he has rescheduled. He'll be on, I believe it's the end of next week or the next week. I'll have Aaron Watson back on, but he apologizes to everybody. Terry, I didn't hear what you said, Terry. The 28th, that's it. January 28th, Aaron is going to be on the show at that time. All right, we're going to take a little short break here. We'll come back. I got a special guest that's going to talk about films. Indie Films has stopped by, and we'll put him on the spot on the TV show live from the Texas Music Cafe right here, the Zack Owen Show. Stick around.
Experience the future of secure private cloud storage with Internex. Protect your files with end-to-end encryption, ensuring your data stays private and accessible only to you. Enjoy seamless, fast storage without compromising security. Visit Internext.com today and take control of your digital life. That's INTERNXT.com today. Elevate your experience with Grenco Science, the leaders in cutting-edge vaporizers. Whether you're at home or on the go, our sleek, powerful devices deliver smooth, consistent hits every time. Quality you can trust, innovation you can feel. Grenco Science. Take your vapor game to the next level. Visit us at GrencoScience.com.
Farmhounds offers natural treats and chews made with quality products that support family farms, regenerative agriculture, and humane farming practices. Give your dog the best with wholesome, organic ingredients that promote health and happiness. Shop now at farmhounds.com.
Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Combine that with OrganicHemp.com's top quality CBD for ultimate balance. Start your healing journey today at GlobalHealing.com and OrganicHemp.com. At Terrapin Ridge Farms, they believe in the joy of effortless entertaining. Inspired by CEO Mary O'Donnell's mom and her legendary holiday parties, they've crafted a line of gourmet foods that turn any meal into a celebration. From savory jams to mustards, aiolis, and more, their products are made with love, bringing unforgettable flavors to your table. Whether it's a casual get-together or a special occasion, they make it easy to impress. Terrapin Ridge Farms, where great food and great memories come together. Visit them at terrapinridge.com. Terrapin Ridge.
It's the Pete Souza Show. Sports, Pete.
Visit TexasMusicCafe.com for more music, to learn more about this show, and to view the calendar of upcoming live shows online and at Texas Music Cafe.
Visit RogueMediaMusic.com for more music.
Could have done anything I wanted, so I chose to try it all. From church every Sunday on drugs and alcohol. I never waited days and days enough to tell quite whether I had time and if I get to help. But nothing seemed to bother me like you do. Nothing seemed to get to me like you. And when you came over on the first night, I thought it never lasts. But you said I'd been on your mind for months, it came to pass. Now I'm looking out the window along getting high, to stare at the rain and ask God why. Nothing seems to bother me like you do. And nothing seems to get to me like you. To win this fight, no, but there's never been a losing side. And time I knew, and nothing could ever touch me like you do. Could have done anything I wanted, so I chose to try it all. From church every Sunday on to drugs and alcohol. I never weighed the goods and bads enough to tell quite whether I had time and if I get to hell. But nothing seemed to bother me like you do. And nothing seems to get to me like you. I said nothing seems to
Hey, back live, Texas Music Cafe, Zack Owen Show. Big thanks to The Brew, our coffee sponsor just down the street on 6th Street. Now, I told you that Aaron Watson was supposed to be on this hour, but unfortunately, a little family matter came up. Rebooked Aaron for January the 28th. And it's funny because we just watched that music video. Jonna May is in that, and Dana, is it Spigner, is in that. Dana is going to be on the show tomorrow, so he'll be our musical guest, and I believe we've got a couple of more, but we've got so many great, talented musicians in the Central Texas area, and I've got Lewis Hunter with me right now. Lewis, a very talented musician. He can sing all of Aaron Watson's hit songs. Take it away, Lewis.
I am the wrong person for that. I am, yeah. Funny enough, yeah, I've been I was an actor before I did film, and in college I had done 2 musicals. And in both of them, I had no songs. Cut the songs out of the musicals. They're like, you don't need to sing. Please don't.
I love it. Well, Lewis, tell me everything about you. And I know you sent me a text last night.
Yeah.
And I was very interested. And you said, well, I'm going to come out. I said, well, it works out because Aaron's not going to be here today. But tell us about it, because I've always been fascinated with movies, especially indie movies.
Yeah.
They're kind of the salt of the earth, the meat and potato of the film industry.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, tell us about your involvement with that.
Yeah. So yeah, thanks for having me on. And I agree with you. I feel like indie films are kind of like the cousin to Texas country music.
You're exactly
It is
right.
not the Hollywood version. It is the nitty gritty. It's the real life. It's oftentimes the low budget stuff, but it's oftentimes some of the best stuff that's made, the most creative stuff. And here in Waco, we have the Waco Independent Film Festival. That's the organization that I'm a part of, that I helped found 9 years ago now.
Right.
Here.
Has it been 9 years?
It has been. It's been a long time.
Wow.
It's oddly enough, I haven't aged at all in 9 years.
I know.
But, somehow the festival has continued to move on in 9 years. But yeah, like you said, independent film is fantastic because it really gives folks the opportunity to tell unique stories from different points of view. And not only that, you don't have that Hollywood spin on things. It doesn't have all that polish.
Right.
So oftentimes you get, like I said, the nitty gritty, the real. You get some really great documentaries in that way too. Some really fascinating horror. When you think about, not having to do these huge budget horror films, how can you be really creative and telling a really scary story? So yeah, independent film is just, if you want to find those films that you used to see in like the 80s, 90s, early 2000s before the whole system went to just Marvel films and just Disney films, that's where you got to find stuff. That's where you find the really interesting stuff, is independent film.
Yeah, it's crazy how many movies nowadays are the animated, and they hire the famous people to just use their voice. That's
exactly
about it. But I know my buddies, Chris Cox was here the other day that was with me, and they always did the Cowboy and Lucky series shows here locally. And, there's, I think people don't realize, kind of like musicians, comparing it, you don't realize we have actors and we have people that want to produce and direct and get involved in movies right here in Central Texas.
That's true.
Like we have musicians that you don't even know about. That are excellent musicians. And tell us about the festival, what takes place, what goes on, where it's at, the whole nine. I've seen it advertised. I've never attended.
Well, yeah, I need to get you down there next time. If I'll drag you down right after the show,
all right,
we'll just walk on down. So our festival is in July, so we're way ahead of schedule for that. But there's a reason for why that is.
Right.
So our festival's in July. It's right here downtown Waco. It takes place in all sorts of different venues, including the Texas Music Cafe, the Performing Arts Community Center at the Waco Hippodrome. And it's just a bunch of movies. So what we do is we bring in filmmakers from all over the world. We've had filmmakers from Singapore, from Germany, from France, from England, from Belmead, all the different great locations in town.
Got the old Fivers present.
Exactly, right. Yeah, we bring them from all over, and we bring them to Waco to show their films. And these are films that we've just found that we've fallen in love with.
Right.
They submit. We literally get hundreds and hundreds of films submitted to us every year. We show about 100 to 120 of them. They're short films, they're feature films, documentary, horror, like the whole gamut, family films. We've got everything. So if you love great storytelling that's on screen, that's what's for you. You're going to find a great story. And not only that, you're going to have great stories to tell after you go to the festival, because you're going to be able to talk about the films that you saw. but also we've got some really epic parties. We bring in a mechanical bull to the party, so it's fun when you have people from, like I said, from Singapore, from Japan, from England,
Right.
and they come in and they try to ride a bull for the first time. It's fantastic. It's a joy for me
Yeah.
to see that happen. But we also do party games. It's a little bit of like that Hollywood feel,
Right.
without being actually Hollywood, right here in Waco, and so that's a lot of fun. And that's in July. But the
July.
reason I'm here now
Right.
is because in next week, not this week, but next week, we're doing a mixer for right here in Waco. What we're looking for is the Waco, the 254, the McLennan County actors, directors, writers, producers, musicians, artists. If you are interested in helping collaborate on a film, we want to meet you. We want other people to meet you. So we're doing a mixer at the Performing Arts Community Center. That's Friday the 24th at 7 p.m. It is completely free. We'll have food and drink. We just want you to meet and collaborate with other people, because that's what we want in our festivals. Not only these films from all over, but we want films from Waco there too.
Oh, yeah.
And the best way to do that is like, hey, I'm a writer. I want to meet another producer. I want to meet a new actor. I want to meet a musician who wants to help score my film. And that's the best way to do that, is by sparking these new relationships and new collaborations. So that's what we're trying to do. You can find more info about that on our Facebook page.
Right.
That's facebook.com/Waco Indie. It's also on the PAC Waco website. That's pacwaco.com, PACCWACO.com, or our website, wacoindie.com.
I have seen award show, or you read things about indie films and they win these awards, but where do you find them? I see this title, I go, man, I'd like to watch that. How do you find stuff? I guess with the internet, it's a lot easier than it used to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, well, the easiest way to find it is just jump to the film festival, right? That is the easiest way. We're going to find the best films that we have, and we're going to show them to you there. So definitely mark your calendars for July 17th through 20th. That's when our film festival is back in town. But also, there's a great opportunity to see these films, like you said, online. Oftentimes they're on like Amazon Prime Video.
Right.
They're also available to stream on Apple. I know for a fact we have several of our films that have been in our festival in previous years that are available to stream now. Like Breakup Season was just our feature of the year last year. It's now available to stream. And if you haven't seen it yet, it's a fantastic romantic comedy. It actually stars Chandler Riggs, who was on The Walking Dead.
Oh, yeah.
He played Carl in The Walking Dead as a kid. Yeah. He's a grown up now. And so this is fun because it's his first romantic comedy lead.
Wow.
And he does a great job in the film. And the film itself, it's kind of reminiscent of 500 Days of Summer, because the film is called Breakup Season. And it's all about a couple that goes back to his home to meet the parents, and there's a reason why it's called Breakup Season.
Right.
Things do not go well when they go back to meet the parents, and you see him have to figure out how to put things back together. It is fantastic, hilarious, full of heart too.
Oh,
So
that's
it's great.
great.
Yeah,
that is great. Did you say you brought a video?
I did. Yeah. So if you haven't been to our film festival before, I wanted to bring a video that shows you a little bit about what we are, what we do.
Okay.
And so yeah, let's take a look at that one.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Texas Music Cafe back live. Got Lewis over here. Who actually filmed that? Who did that? That's a very good put together piece.
Thank you. Well, I mean, we are filmmakers. If it looked bad, that would really reflect poorly upon us.
I didn't like the lighting on that, and the color was not good. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
We have a fantastic crew of folks. One of them is a shooter here, film shooter here. We call them shooters. Nick Conadera. He's locally based. So if you're looking for any video production, he's a great guy. Also, we have a filmmaker named Heather Knox. She's LA based now. She used to be Dallas based. She's LA based now. So the two of them collaborated on the video, did the shooting, did the editing for us there. And then of course we have Samuel doing graphics. He's a partner of mine in the film festival. So yeah. It's a collaborative effort, but the crazy thing is they shoot all of that and they knock it out in about they shoot it over the 3 days, and then she edits one day and it's done. She does all of that in a day. It's fantastic.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
So I told the guys earlier that when they were 10 years old, the movie that was out, since we're talking movies and stuff, that's how your life is going to go for 2025. And I asked you yours. You were born what year?
79.
And so 89, you would have been 10 years old. The number one movie in 1989 was Batman.
Oh, okay. So Batman is my favorite superhero. So that works out great.
So you're gonna wear a little mask and a cape, okay?
I've been doing that for years.
Well, I was gonna say, what's different? What's
Right,
new?
exactly.
I love it. Well, Lewis, thank you so much. Again, give us the date of the mixer and also the big event in July.
Okay, so the mixer, which is super important. It is next week. It is January 24th, 7 p.m. at the Performing Arts Community Center. Free event. You can find more information about that at wacoindy.com.
And that's down on
Austin Avenue. Yeah, literally, you could almost see it from here. If it weren't for that building, the one after it. If it weren't for those buildings, you'd be right there. So that's a free event. So if you are a writer, director, know a writer, director, actor, send them on our way. We want to meet them. We want to get them to meet other people in town. That's going to be a lot of fun. And speaking of fun, we have the festival that is July 17th through 20th. It'll be here before you know it.
Yeah.
It really will. Time flies by so fast. It's less than 200 days away. I know that because I have a countdown timer on my phone. And that's a lot of fun as well. So we hope to see you out there for that. Tickets for that will be on sale probably late May, early June.
Wow. Yeah. Okay, and you'll advertise it. People will
hopefully you'll see me again. Hopefully we'll be having this conversation.
Absolutely. Yeah. Lewis Hunter, thank you so much, buddy, for coming in.
Thank you, Zach.
Great visiting with you. We're going to take a short break. Come back. We got some things that happen in country music history. We got birthdays for you. I'm going to talk about the Zach and Jim Travel Club trip, number 45. Lots of things to do coming up right here, live at the Texas Music Cafe.
Protect your car with 3W Liners all-weather floor mats. Made from durable materials like TPE and rubber, our mats are designed to withstand rain, snow, and mud with deep grooves to trap dirt and liquids. For a custom fit and advanced protection, visit 3W Liners. That's the number 3, WLINERS.com today. At 25 Home, our ultimate goal is to provide you with a transformative experience, making each day feel like it has an extra hour. We believe your home is more than just a space, it's a sanctuary where comfort, relaxation, and happiness thrive. Discover the difference at 25 Home today. Shop now at 25home.com.
I need to get real excited.
Sure.
Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Sheridan Vasquez, and this is Sheridan Soundcheck Sessions. And I will be interviewing some of your favorite musicians and maybe some you've never heard before. Join me on Sheridan Soundcheck Sessions for something new every time. You can find Sheridan Soundcheck Sessions anywhere you get your podcasts or at roguemediamusic.com. Yeehaw. And keep the music playing.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's all we need.
Yeah.
Get paid faster with Bill, the easiest way to send, receive, and manage your payments. No more delays, no more hassle. Whether you're a freelancer or a business, Bill makes payments seamless and secure, simple, fast, and reliable. Sign up today at Bill.com. Want to turn your passion into profit? With Blogify, creating a blog has never been easier. Build, customize, and grow your site with powerful tools designed for beginners and pros alike. Start sharing your story today and watch your audience grow with Blogify. Visit blogify.ai today for a free 3-day trial. That's Blogify, Blogify.ai today. Overwhelmed by your inbox? Clean Email is here to help. Organize, clean, and manage your emails with powerful automation tools. Say goodbye to spam and clutter and enjoy a stress-free inbox. Try Clean Email today at cleanemail.com. That's CLEAN email.com. Stay connected no matter where you are with eSIM-X. Say goodbye to expensive roaming charges and physical SIM cards. With access to over 200 global carriers, we make mobile connectivity seamless and affordable for travelers worldwide. Join the future of communication today at esimx.com. That's ESIMX.com.
Farmhounds offers natural treats and chews made with quality products that support family farms, regenerative agriculture, and humane farming practices. Give your dog the best with wholesome, organic ingredients that promote health and happiness. Shop now at farmhounds.com.
Easy Sun has been living fearlessly under the sun since 2016. Born from sailors' need for convenient sun protection, our mineral sunscreen is crafted with natural ingredients offering broad spectrum protection against UVA and UVB rays. Safe for your skin and the environment, stay protected on the go with Easy Sun, your ultimate sun care solution. Visit EasySun.com today. That's EEZYSUN.com.
Visit TexasMusicCafe.com for more music, to learn more about this show, and to view the calendar of upcoming live shows online and at Texas Music Cafe.
Visit RogueMediaMusic.com for more music.
Off the banks of the river, so running back, young Indian brave. On the other side of the river stood his lovely Indian maid, little white dove, that was her name. Such a lovely sight to see, but their tribes fought with each other, so their love could never be. By running back, little white dove with a love as big as his heart. Running by little white dove with a love that could have. He couldn't swim the raging river, because the river was just too wide. He couldn't reach little white dove. She's waiting on the other side. Now in the moonlight, he could see her. She blowing kisses across the waves. Her little heart went pitter patter. She's waiting there for her friend. God, man, little white dove with a love as big as his heart. Running by him, little white dove with a love that could running by him with the water. The little white dove, she took the sun, and they swam out to each other through the swirling stream they come. As their hands touched and their lips met the raging river, it pulled them down. Now they'll always be together in their happy hunting ground. Oh, God, I'm running back. Little white dove with a love as big as his heart. Running by him, little white dove with a love that could not stop. Running by him, little white dove with a love as big as the sky. Running by him, little white dove with a love that could
Zack Owen Show live, classic video there. All genres of music we have for you. Aaron Watson had to cancel this morning. Family situation came up. He'll be back with us January 28th. Now, I wanted to peek ahead just a little bit and talk to you about tomorrow. Really excited about the show coming up tomorrow. I've got a guy that was the record rep, that's the word I was looking for MCA. MCA, one of the biggest names in the record industry back then. George Strait, Reba, Chestnut. But anyway, Roger Ramsey, Roger Dodger, record rep. He's going to be on tomorrow, 8 to 9 by phone. He lives down, I believe, down around Houston. And he's involved in Texas music, Red Dirt music right now. So we're going to get some stories about George Strait and about the record business and traveling around to radio stations and bars and venues. This guy's a super good guy. So Roger, and they're going to follow up with some great music. Dana Spigner is going to be here and Jonna May. So we'll have both of them on stage singing songs in the 9 o'clock hour tomorrow. And I kind of peek ahead on Friday. Sheriff Parnell McNamara is going to stop by and visit with us. How about some birthdays? Let's throw out some names. First of all, I'll give you some celebrity birthdays today. Happy birthday goes out. In 1929 was born Martin Luther King Jr. was born, MLK. I believe the national holiday is coming up real soon for Martin Luther King Day. 1948, Ronnie Van Zant, Leonard Skinner born. 1951, Charo. Remember Charo? If you're an older person, Charo used to be on the Tonight Show. Did Coochie Coochie, I think was her gig back then. And then one of my favorite quarterbacks, 1979 was born, Drew Brees. Was born. Local birthdays today. I want to say happy birthday to my friend in Gatesville, Sherry Shepard. I can't speak all of a sudden. Sherry Shepard. See, I can't do it. Terry, what's going on? Shepard is having a birthday today. Happy birthday to you. It is the tequila. I broke into the tequila a while ago, and it's anyway. Tanner Shaper is having a birthday today. I want to say happy birthday to Jamie, and I think it's Lawless is the last name. We've got Lynn Upmore is 57. Happy birthday. Connie Wood having a birthday. Angie McAvee is having a birthday today. Happy birthday. Amy Edwards, happy birthday. We got Jody Cotton. Jody is turning 52. Ruby Stimpson is 66. Want to say happy birthday to Brandy. I'm not real sure how to pronounce it. Charette is 52. Christina Pina is 52. And Terry Beekman is 68. Happy birthday to everybody. If you've got a birthday, make sure you get it to me and I will pass it on. Now, the great thing about this show, we're doing it live until 10 o'clock. It's Monday through Friday, every day live, 8 to 10. But the great thing about it is if you can't watch or listen from 8 to 10, you can always come back later today, tomorrow, a year from now, and check out a show. It's always going to be there. And that's why they told me from the very start, don't say anything that you don't want to be around in 2 years or forever. But that's the neat thing. If you can't watch it this morning, make sure you view it or listen later on. I want to send a shout out to my good friend that has been a travel club, Zach and Jim Travel Club member, has been to our blowouts, has supported me and Jim, and just an all-around great guy. Keith Hollingsworth. Keith has worked for Gear Wrench for 45 years, and today is his retirement party and get-together. He's put in many long hours over at Gear Wrench, but happy retirement to Keith Hollingsworth. All right, going to take a short break, play another video. We'll be back, talk about what happened in this state and country music history.
Protect your car with 3W Liners all-weather floor mats. Made from durable materials like TPE and rubber, our mats are designed to withstand rain, snow, and mud with deep grooves to trap dirt and liquids. For a custom fit and advanced protection, visit 3W Liners. That's the number 3, WLINERS.com today. 25 Home, our ultimate goal is to provide you with a transformative experience, making each day feel like it has an extra hour. We believe your home is more than just a space, it's a sanctuary where comfort, relaxation, and happiness thrive. Discover the difference at 25 Home today. Shop now at 25home.com.
I need to get real excited.
Sure.
Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Sheridan Vasquez, and this is Sheridan Soundcheck Sessions. And I will be interviewing some of your favorite musicians and maybe some you've never heard before. Join me on Sheridan Soundcheck Sessions for something new every time. You can find Sheridan Soundcheck Sessions anywhere you get your podcasts or at roguemediamusic.com. Yeehaw. And keep the music playing.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's all we need.
Yeah.
Get paid faster with Bill, the easiest way to send, receive, and manage your payments. No more delays, no more hassle. Whether you're a freelancer or a business, Bill makes payments seamless and secure, simple, fast, and reliable. Sign up today at Bill.com. Want to turn your passion into profit? With Blogify, creating a blog has never been easier. Build, customize, and grow your site with powerful tools designed for beginners and pros alike. Start sharing your story today and watch your audience grow with Blogify. Visit blogify.ai today for a free 3-day trial. That's Blogify, Blogify.ai today. Overwhelmed by your inbox? Clean Email is here to help. Organize, clean, and manage your emails with powerful automation tools. Say goodbye to spam and clutter and enjoy a stress-free inbox. Try Clean Email today at cleanemail.com. That's CLEAN email.com. Stay connected no matter where you are with eSIM-X. Say goodbye to expensive roaming charges and physical SIM cards. With access to over 200 global carriers, we make mobile connectivity seamless and affordable for travelers worldwide. Join the future of communication today at eSIMX.com. That's ESIMX.com.
Farmhounds offers natural treats and chews made with quality products that support family farms, regenerative agriculture, and humane farming practices. Give your dog the best with wholesome, organic ingredients that promote health and happiness. Shop now at farmhounds.com.
Easy Sun has been living fearlessly under the sun since 2016. Born from sailors' need for convenient sun protection, our mineral sunscreen is crafted with natural ingredients offering broad spectrum protection against UVA and UVB rays. Safe for your skin and the environment, stay protected on the go with Easy Sun, your ultimate sun care solution. Visit EasySun.com today. That's EEZYSUN.com.
Visit TexasMusicCafe.com for more music, to learn more about this show, and to view the calendar of upcoming live shows online and at Texas Music Cafe.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
Baby Rose, wherever you are in the world, you know at night I hold you oh so tight, tighter than any other girl. When I awake instead of your embrace, I find myself all alone. My tears at night numb my trembling mind. I forget that you're gone. Hey, little rose, won't you come back to me? Hey, little rose, don't you know it's you that I need? I'd give you all my life just for one more night. I told me, Rose, how true our feelings could be. And then you went down and told me, Rose, that we could never ever be. Well, I'm here to say you've got it all the wrong way. You know you are meant for me. Da-do, hey, little Rosie, my love, darling, baby, waving doll. Da-do, 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 but never change, never leave it, never ever do you any wrong. Da-do, 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 Rosie, won't you hold me all night long? Hey, little Rose, won't you come back to me? Hey, little Rose, won't you know it's you that I need? I'd give you all my life just for one more night, and I thank you, no. I love you, Rose. Good night, Rose, my faraway Rose. Although you're no longer my girl, you know it tonight. Maybe I'll hold you tight, and we'll remember when we held the world. And when we wake, we'll find each other's embrace. And baby, we will never be all alone. But until the day you come my way, I'll try and forget that you're gone.
Ryan Glenn, Honky Tonk Heat, our classic video from the Texas Music Cafe. We're downtown on 6th Street. And, you know, one of the things about this show that I wanted to do was tell some stories. I mean, after 47 years in radio, you've got stories. Some you can, some you can't tell. And we did a mini show at the Melody Ranch. We did the Wrangler Country Showdown. It was either GMC Country Showdown, Wrangler Country Showdown. There were different sponsors. Had a great time. We've done a many concerts, but one of my favorite stories about some great people, John Crocker. God, the names of people that have passed on. John Crocker was manager of the Melody Ranch. Of course, Johnny Lyon, the owner. Johnny was so nice to me. Super guy. Had the Hall of Fame also over in College Station area. But John Crocker was manager. I remember dealing with him a whole lot. And then later on, we call him Dreadlock Willie. And I think it maybe had been Willie Bennett, maybe was his name. But he had dreadlocks, kind of blondish dreadlocks. Super nice guy that we worked with. But one of the great stories, I was over there with Johnny Lyon one time at the Melody Ranch, and Johnny Bush, one of the legends here in Texas, passed on now, but Johnny Bush was there, and it was amazing. He would sing and hit the high note, you know, Whiskey River and all those, or Green Snakes but when he talked to you, he kind of talked like this. I think he was trying to save his voice or whatever. But anyway, Johnny said, Johnny Lyon said, hey, Johnny Bush wants you to come out back and listen to some songs that he's done and give your opinion. I said, sure. We go back, and there was an old Cadillac. Johnny Lyon sat in the back seat. I sat in the passenger front seat, and Johnny Bush was behind the wheel, and he plugged in a cassette, and we sat there and listened to songs by Johnny Bush. I mean, a memory that I will always remember, hanging out with Johnny Lyon and Johnny Bush out back of the Melody Ranch. Got more stories about the Melody Ranch. Some of them I cannot tell. or maybe someday I will tell. I'll get the nerve up to tell those stories. Got so many great stories. Hey, one thing I want to talk about is some things that happened on this date in country music. 1972. Well, this is not country, but a song that we all knew and we all sang. 1972, Don McLean's epic folk rock ballad, American Pie. Bye Bye, Miss American Pie was on the 4-week run as the number one song. 1977, the Eagles. And I will tell you, one of my all-time favorite bands, and even with Vince Gill as their singer now, still sound great. I remember we had a contest, and I think we took a bus of people, winners, and went down to UT in Austin to the stadium. And it was, I believe, the Hell Freezes Over tour down there. Took a lot of people down there to go see the Eagles, but had a great time. 1977, the Eagles scored their third number one album, Hotel California, the great Hotel California. That was in 77. 1992, Johnny Cash was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. 2002, Alan Jackson released his album Drive. That was a huge, lot of hit songs came off of that album. 2010, Luke Bryan scored his first gold single, Do I. 2016, Hank Williams Jr. released his album, It's About Time. I'm going to tell you real quick about Hank Williams Jr. You know, it seems like in his career, he had a terrible accident, fell down a mountain and messed up his face, and thus growing the beard and so forth. But before that, you know, Hank Williams Jr. started out singing his father's songs. And then he, you know, kind of said, yeah, this is not what I want to do. And recorded his own stuff. And then the accident, and then, you know, his music kind of changed to All My Rowdy Friends style stuff. But I will tell you, one of my all-time favorite, Hank Williams Jr., what I like to call a real song, not a gimmicky song, was 11 Roses. If you ever get a chance to find that, Hank Jr. singing 11 Roses. Beautiful, beautiful song. Hank Williams Jr. released his album, It's About Time, that was in 16. 22, Country Music Hall of Fame broadcaster Ralph Emery passed away. God, Ralph Emery, one of the true great disc jockeys, had his own TV show, just a super guy. Ralph Emery passed away. And that's some things that happened on this date in country music history. Today is Wednesday. Today, January 15th, payday for a lot of people. I love that. Payday for a lot of people, January the 15th. Terry, is it your payday, buddy? It is. All right. Terry's going to buy lunch today, I think is what he said. Actually, there's a bowl of candy. How long has this bowl of candy been sitting here, Terry?
That came out about 15 minutes ago.
About a year ago, huh? A year ago. I just ate some of it. It's still good. It's got a shelf life of 22 years, you know, that candy. But anyway, here's the deal. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back and we're going to talk about trip number 45 of the Zack and Jim Travel Club. I'll give you details on that. We'd love for you to join. And it's funny because we had Bambi on the other day. And after Bambi was on that day, we already had 2 more couples booked. So listen up. That's on the way right here live from the Texas Music Cafe. Big shout out to the Brew bringing us coffee. They're right down here on 6th and Franklin. Zack Owen Show. We'll be right back.
Experience the future of secure private cloud storage with Internex. Protect your files with end-to-end encryption, ensuring your data stays private and accessible only to you. Enjoy seamless, fast storage without compromising security. Visit Internex.com today and take control of your digital life. That's INTERNXT.com today.
Find Life as a Song at Instagram, RogueMediaNetwork.com, or anywhere you get your podcasts.
Elevate your experience with Grenco Science, the leaders in cutting-edge vaporizers. Whether you're at home or on the go, our sleek, powerful devices deliver smooth, consistent hits every time. Quality you can trust, innovation you can feel. Grenco Science. Take your vapor game to the next level. Visit us at GrencoScience.com. This is a Rogue Media Network podcast.
Hey y'all, I'm April.
And I'm Caroline.
And this is your Bloody Happy Hour. Caroline, are you ready for this?
This is your newest guilty pleasure.
It's the bloodiest part of your week.
Did we say something about it also being happy hour?
Show did.
Because we about to be sipping on some murder. Bloody happy hour.
At Terrapin Ridge Farms, they believe in the joy of effortless entertaining. Inspired by CEO Mary O'Donnell's mom and her legendary holiday parties, they've crafted a line of gourmet foods that turn any meal into a celebration. From savory jams to mustards, aiolis, and more, their products are made with love, bringing unforgettable flavors to your table. Whether it's a casual get-together or a special occasion, they make it easy to impress. Terrapin Ridge Farms, where great food and great memories come together. Visit them at terrapinridge.com. Terrapin Ridge.
Do you ever have a story that you just can't get out of your head?
One that you play the details of over and over with your friends?
Well, you've come to the right place. I'm Claire.
And I'm Susan.
And this is Justice Pending,
a weekly true crime podcast where we discuss tantalizing crimes with more questions than answers.
Thanks for joining us.
Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Combine that with OrganicHemp.com's top quality CBD for ultimate balance. Start your healing journey today at GlobalHealing.com and OrganicHemp.com.
It's the Pete Souza Show. Sports, Pete.
Visit TexasMusicCafe.com for more music, to learn more about this show, and to view the calendar of upcoming live shows online and at Texas Music Cafe.
Visit RogueMediaMusic.com for more music.
Sweet.
I know you hurt. I felt your pain, yeah. I saw those tears before the rain. Try so hard to hide your emotions. You know I try so hard to earn your devotion. Lost your legs, but you kept your crawl. You tried so hard to hide your emotions. Yes, you do. And you know I try so hard to earn your devotion. You always hide it. I don't mind.
so much.
Zack Owen Show live from the Texas Music Cafe. Big thanks to Greg Sachs, Brian Mars for coming in this morning. New guy, Brian, on the Texas music charts. I really like his sound and his music. Young guy from El Paso. Mentioned tomorrow, Dana Spigner and John May going to be on our musical guest for you. You know, I love to travel, and it's funny because when I chose to go into real estate, I started thinking about real estate about 8 years ago is when it really came up, and I kind of put it off. But, when I got fired from the radio station after almost 32 years, I put it in motion, studied, got my license, my real estate license, and selected the Eastland group of Weichert Realtors to go to work. I've learned so much from Doug and Ken and Joe and Charles and Susan and everybody over there at Weichert. But people would say, man, I thought you would go into like a travel agent. You would go to work for Bambi over at House of Travel because you love to travel so much. And I do. I love to travel. And I know I've mentioned this before, but I told my son, hey, when I die, if there's anything left, there won't be. there's not, because I love to travel. I spend all my money on traveling. And in fact, I've got all my trips planned out for next year. I plan way in advance. I have trips in February, May, August, and October already planned out. And the one I want to talk to you about now, only once a year do we do the Zack and Jim Travel Club. The other ones are ones that I do on my own. But we have an incredible trip number 45. I mentioned when Bambi was here the other day that our very first trip of the Zack and Jim Travel Club was in 1999, was to Jamaica and the Siboney Resort, which is now the Sandals Resort there. I believe it's Ocho Rios area. But I love to travel, and we have continued to go. We've been Barbados, we've been to Jamaica, Dominican, Italy, Hawaii, Alaska, all over Mexico, Puerto Vallarta, Cabo, Playa, Cancun. Just the list goes on. The Bahamas. We've been where? Yeah, we have not been to the Turks. In fact, that was a suggestion, and we're looking at that for next for in 25. Turks Caicos is just beautiful over there. But we've been so many places, and I mentioned that our favorite, Jim and I would always say that our three top favorite destinations were St. Patrick's Day in Ireland. Ireland is just spectacular. You need to do that. The other one, the Alaska cruise. We did the Zack and Jim twice on the Alaska cruise and twice to Ireland. The other one would be the Hawaiian Island cruise, which we did twice on the Zack and Jim Travel Club. Italy trip, also, I love Italy. That's one of our other favorites of the Zack and Jim Travel Club. Trip 45, July 31st through August the 14th. It's going to be 15 days, and I promise you it is going to be one of the most spectacular vacations. Last trip, if you didn't get to go, was spectacular. We did a large group of us. We went, I think we ended up with maybe 80, 90 people, a little less than 100, but we went to Switzerland. We went to Austria, a little bitty country. I think it's called Liechtenstein or something. And we ended in Germany, and we did Oktoberfest, which is crazy. Nothing like it here in America. Just take Westfest and add about 3 million people. It's crazy, but we had a great time. That was a spectacular, beautiful. But this one I think is going to be the best ever. We're going to have, of course, our motor coach. You'll park here in Waco, so you don't have to drive, don't have to pay for parking, all that. We'll bus up to DFW Airport. You'll fly. We'll all fly together. We'll fly over to Athens, Greece. I've been to Athens 3 or 4 times. Just the history is unbelievable over there. We will land. We will spend all day. We will spend all night in Athens, a chance for you to see the city and travel around. Your hotel there in Athens is included in the price. The transportation from the airport to the hotel is included in the price. We'll board the cruise ship the next day after that, after we spend the night. It's the Norwegian cruise line, the Pearl. I've been on the ship before. It's a beautiful ship. We're going to be cruising Greece, like Olympia and places along there. And then we'll stop at the Greek islands. I did a Greek island cruise a couple of years ago, and it is just the sights and the beauty. You know, you always see these whitewashed buildings with the blue tops to them. It's like going back in time and seeing something that you've seen in pictures, and you're actually there having a good time. But we'll do the Greek islands. We will go to Croatia, and we'll stop at 2 or 3 places over there, that area. And then we're going to eventually wrap it up in Venice, Italy. Top 5 of mine, Venice, Italy. And we'll have all day, all night. We'll have a hotel there. It's included in Venice. And then we'll fly home the next day. So the total is 15 days, 11 ports. You know, so many times you go on a cruise and you're 2, 3, 4, 5 days at sea. Not on this one. You're in a port, I would say every day. You're in a port, a different port every day. We would love for you to go. It includes the airfare. On the cruise, it includes your drink package, which you know on most cruises is extra. You're going to pay a lot for that. Well, it's part of our deal. Your Wi-Fi is part of the deal. All your food on the cruise ship is part of the deal. Great entertainment with Norwegian. Your buses, your hotels, your tips are included. Everything. I like to call it the 100% all-inclusive package, and it's one low price. It's $5,000 per person. 15-day vacation for $5,000, covering everything. We've got close to 60 people booked now for this trip. I think we're going to try to shut it off around 80. That's a good number of people to go. Don't be left out. July 31st, you have 2 months left to pay on this and to book. Small deposit. Call over to Bambi at Alan Samuels House of Travel today. 776-2560 is the phone number. They're there right now, and they'd love to talk to you about trip number 45 of the Zack and Joe Travel Club. We're going to have such a great time. All right, taking a short music video break. I think we're going to play another music video, a classic one from here at the Texas Music Cafe, and we'll be right back to wrap it up.
I never could explain why mamas love their babies after they've got babies of their own. Her sons still love their daddies long after they're gone, and I sure can't explain where we went wrong. It seemed like the perfect pair sat down at that kitchen table, a smile that showed every perfect flaw. But the road called out to me just like a siren I was drawn to. It needed arms to hold you and I was gone. There's a shoebox of your things there in the closet, piece of me you forgot to leave behind. I used to believe I'd smell the flowers, see the trees. How could this all be a grand design? fire in the bottle helped to drown my sorrows all night long. And I could figure out how to fly, but I'd never know the reason why. I still hear your name in their somber song. There's a shoebox of your things there in the closet. Piece of me you forgot to leave behind. I used to believe I'd smell the flowers, see the trees. How could this all be a grand design? There's a shoebox of your things there in the closet. Piece of me you forgot to leave behind. I used to believe I'd smell the flowers, see the trees. How could this all be a grand design? I used to believe I'd smell the flowers, see the trees.
Remember to do 50 on Hewitt Drive. Don't let me down or get out of the left-hand lane. I miss you, Jim. We'll be back tomorrow morning. Another show bright and early at 8 a.m. Have a great Wednesday. Bye-bye, everybody.
Keep the music playing.
Visit TexasMusicCafe.com for more music, to learn more about this show, and to view the calendar of upcoming live shows online and at Texas Music Cafe.
Visit RogueMediaMusic.com for more music.
Come on down to the Texas Music Cafe. Come on down to the Texas Music Cafe.